Hey, pilots! Welcome to another exciting evening of Wednesday night fights. Thanks for coming by and checking it out. We're going to do some six-pack fight club action here, guys. We'll get things going here underway. Thanks for stopping by. I'm your host, Gotchere Beacons. Been playing this game for about 5 years now. I've been doing the six-pack league for a while and having a lot of fun. So let's talk about it real quick here. Like, six-pack is a club that you can join. You can find them on iOS and Android, and because they haven't fully merged the platforms yet, you got to have one or the other. This is our iOS platform that we're playing on here, and so we're all iOS pilots, and we get together on the custom battle mode. We join in on the Discord server that you saw the address for there on the poster. I'll put a link to that Discord server in the description of this video, and I'll post it again at the end of the video so you can write that down and come join the server. Once you join the server, then you basically log in on Wednesday nights and just tell them that you get your headset and with the comms, and so you can kind of with a microphone, so you can join us on comms. Say I'm here. Then, as long as you're friends with us in Facebook, we can join you into this custom battle and have some fun. There are some rules for six-pack. If you haven't watched this before, six-pack is basically all level 6 bots and level 6 weapons. And then there's the restriction on the types of bots and weapons. They all have to be basically non-component type weaponry. And we, on the Discord server, we actually have a channel. It's a read-only channel, and it has all the rules and regulations, what bots are allowed, what weapons are allowed, and that sort of thing. So it's pretty simple. Pretty much the Wild West is the newest bots that you can get, and anything dash or after is pretty much not allowed. There are some weapons that have been approved as six-pack approved that are after dash. One of them is the Bolt. So Bolt is a dash bot. It has it's a light bot with 3, it's almost like a Gepard with a dash in it. 3 light weapons. And we have approved that for six-pack. And I think we're allowing gusts right now. That kind of has gone back and forth, but that's it. But you can go to the server, go to the read-only channels, read all the rules and the ethics and everything else. And then again, on Wednesday nights, we have these casual nights. So we're just hopping in and sharing the comms. Basically, you have 6 people on each side right now. We're all in the same comm room, and we're just playing some casual fun fights. And it's a whole lot of fun, a lot of banter and everything else. Every once in a while, we will organize an actual tournament. It doesn't happen a lot, but we used to do it a lot more often. But that's something that we certainly can reconsider, is getting a tournament going where you can actually develop teams and everything else. It is a whole lot of fun. Look at all these guys coming back here. But so the other nice thing about it is you're going to see builds that you don't see a lot of on the regular live server, like Gotchere here. You'll see Vityazes and Golems and Boas even, and all sorts of old school bots. The great thing about six-pack is we're all even. No one has a huge OP advantage. We can't use our Titans. No pilots are allowed with pilot skills. No modules. No drones. So it's really just old school fun. And and again, all the weapons are ones that everyone can get. And one of the reasons we keep it this way is it makes it easy for you to put together a six-pack hanger real cheap like, and come join the fun. And know that when you're in here, it's going to be competitive, because it's still, you're in with people that have just as heavy firepower as you, and so, but nothing more and nothing less. So, it's still a whole lot of fun. No modules, no gimmicks. You see, I have an active module that with quantum radar. That is, you can't really take your active module off. But what you can do is we basically tell you it has to be quantum radar, because that's the one that would be the least effective, even if you did use it, but you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to even tap that thing. And that's how we do it. And then obviously, if there was and we had a nice little victory there too. If there was a stalker on the field and you accidentally tapped your quantum radar, then it's a foul. And when you commit a foul, you basically eject out of that bot that you were in, and then put into your next bot, and that's how you do it. Now, Titans, that's another thing. You can't use your Titan, so obviously you can't take the Titan out of your hanger. But what you can do is just simply never use it. So that's kind of the only rules, no extra gimmicks, no modules and pilots and drones, no, and the active module is set to quantum radar. And again, never touch your Titan, and we're all good. Now, right now we're able to have a 6 on each room. These are custom battles, so if we have a short showing, we just put fewer bots, fewer pilots in each. Fewer pilots. Sorry, I can't think straight. Fewer pilots in each side, and we, try to divvy it up really evenly. Also, if we have too many, tonight we actually had 17 log in. So for a while there, we actually split it up into some short sides on each team, and had split it up into 2 battles running at the same time. So that was a whole lot of fun. So it just kind of varies week to week. And we are also going to start doing it on Saturdays as well. So that's enough about some of the rules. And again, you can log into the Discord server and learn even more. And you can go to the general chat room and even see, get to meet some of these people. Because eventually, what you need to do is you need to make sure that we're all Facebook friends. So once you kind of log into the Discord server, there's actually a page where you can put your Facebook URL, so everyone can friend you on Facebook. That way we can have you on our friends list and invite you into squad when we start these battles. So it's a lot of fun. I like to record these ones so you guys get a feel for what it looks like. It's still very, very competitive, and it's no easy match ever, and that's what's so great. It's just old school, so it looks a little different than what you're used to seeing on live server, but it is a great way of getting back to the game that we all downloaded and loved years and years ago before they made all the changes. If you're here for a long time, you know what I'm talking about. And even if you're new to the game, this is a whole lot of fun, guys. No, it doesn't look like live server at all. There's no my healing modules aren't helping right now. I can't hit a health thing. I don't have a drone that's shooting a little stuff here and there. No suppression beams, nothing like that. But it's still a very active, very aggressive, very tactical, a whole lot of stuff going on for sure. Just stuff you don't normally see as much anymore. And that's what makes it kind of fun. This is my Carnage, by the way. He's a Zeus Carnage. I'll tell you what, sometimes what we'll do is we will have special event nights. So tonight we had something going on where we didn't want to have any heavies. So there aren't any heavies on the battlefield right now. This is all medium. We had to have mediums, and basically mediums and lights is what's on the battlefield right now. And then we are also even developing a point system where each bot has a point value. And then we'll have like a 10-point night, so you can't have any more than 10 points in your hangar, or a 11-point night, or a 15-point night. And again, it's a little complicated, but not bad. And once you kind of get the hang of it, every bot has a point value, and you can have so many points in your hangar. And so again, it's just a way of keeping it kind of interesting, and also keeping it good and balanced and even, and allowing for some variety on the battlefield. We're going to have an 11-point night this coming Wednesday, and so we're going to see a lot more mediums and lights, a lot more Cossacks, and Vityazes and Golems and Boas and stuff, because they're lower points, so you'll see more of them on there, and you'll see fewer Ancelots and Furies and things like that. So it'll be more lightweight, but that doesn't mean it's boring or underpowered, because we're still on equal footing with each other. This is my Galahad, by the way. I really like the Galahad. It's a good bot. I didn't really play much with him. There's a boa coming at me. Look at that. Boom. Look, and those are tough. I mean, that's almost like a medium Leo, because they're just so tanky. They're the original tank. They're so awesome. And that's what's so great about this 6-pack, is you get to see bots that used to not really be all that relevant that are still quite relevant right now. But no, okay, that was not supposed to happen. That was a Titan being dropped in there. He did it as a joke. He obviously knew that the game was over, and that was not really a foul. He didn't even light off a thing. He was just trying to give me a spook, because he knew I was hanging around that spawn area. So that was really just to give me a little bit of a little bit of a spook. But what did I do? I turned right around and started pelting him. So anyway, and that was just something fun that he did. He wasn't really going to go running around in his Minos. So now we're into Shenzhen. And again, this is I normally run a Zeus Fury, and this is a Carnage Fury. This is actually my this build. It was my very first introduction to running Zeuses. I love the Zeus. I tell you what, I don't know why people don't see how great they are. They reload every 5-6 seconds. They never miss. 600 meter range, and they don't miss. You know, a fast moving bot is still going to get tagged, every bit of it. And again, every 6 seconds it reloads, and it puts out a high amount. So this is Crimmins. He's after that beacon, and I'm just going to go ahead and run right into him. And this might not be a very smart idea because I got someone else, and he's in a boa. Nice, tough boa. But good. Who won that one, guys? There's a reason I love this bot. It's actually not a bad thing. And my shield's gonna start healing up here soon. He was in I shouldn't do this. This is not as smart. You don't really go knife fighting with the Carnage. That wasn't a smart idea. But I figured against a spiral, I could probably at least get him down. And yeah, that was a sacrifice right there for the Carnage. But now I got over here. Now see, I know they've got some plasmas over here, which aren't going to hurt me at all. And I know that those spirals, this shield's really pretty tough. So I can probably go ahead and take these two guys out without a problem. And I got some help here too. So this is still kind of a tactical game. I got to empty out so I can come in here and help him. I got 2-on-1, and look at that Carnage. Look at that Thunder Carnage. Who wants to face that guy? Oh wow, he lost one of his thunders too. Well, I was gonna go around, but then I saw someone going for this, and that's an easy mark for a plasma Gareth or Galahad. And now we're gonna come over here. Now this is something else, guys. These Gareths, they're no joke. A little guy like that, but look at how tough that shield is. Those shields are absolutely, he's trying to bolt out there and get me. That's a bolt, guys. So that's what that bolt is. He's a little dash bot. But they're okay. They actually work, but that's okay. Boom, boom, boom. Done. That was a lot of fun. This is where we split up into smaller teams. So we were doing 4-on-4, and we got back together and got all of us back in the thing now. There's a Golem, there's a Galahad there. A lot of great ones. But yeah, Gareth has a really strong shield. And look at that Vitches next to me. That's a good build, actually. Believe it or not, for a long distance, that's not a bad build at all. Is a Zeus with geckos on it. Now, I'm not so sure that I'd be a fine... we got too many up there. And I normally go up here, but I think 3 of us here is probably not a good idea. And that doesn't give us good coverage on the field. I might have to just kind of come up with a different plan. Although this is a great spot for the Carnage, I might just have to go ahead and do something I probably wouldn't normally do in the game, but I'm gonna. Just keep going out here, see if I can't make a run for their home beacon here, or come into the center bowl and do something here. It really just depends on where they go. And that's kind of what I do, is I kind of figure out where I can be the most advantage. I don't really want to take on a plasma anything with this guy. This is Carnage's worst nightmare is a plasma, because my shield doesn't do me any bit of good, and he's got the shield to win, and I'm just gonna die here. So he got 2 guys with one thing. So now I'm gonna take my little Roggy here. I never played Rog much, to be honest with you, and I'm really not good at him. I've seen some Rog players that are absolutely stellar with him. I thought I'd go over and help that guy, but he didn't need my help, and now I'm just kind of hung up on the wall. This is why I've just never been good with Rog. And again, I know people that have been like amazing with Rogs, and this guy's totally taken me down, and yet I've shot Rogs like this, like he has, and they haven't taken hardly any damage. So I don't get it. I mean, I don't know why my Rogs are always made of paper, but when I face one, they always seem to hold up against anything. This is a Doc. It's a Hydra Doc. I know. Hail Hydra. I know you're all going, I hate this build. I do too. I thought it would be a good build, and I'm not so sure it's working out all that well. Doc's a good guy. I've done him as a Russian death button before, and he works pretty good at that. So you get Tulumbas on him. I'm watching the Panda Commander right now. We're getting really kind of smoked on Beacon Bar, but I'm going to see if I can't at least whittle some guys down. There's actually a kill from that Hydra. It does work. Actually, Dead City is not a bad place for Hydras if you know what you're doing. And look at that Roggy taking me out. See? I can't ever do that. So tonight I think we had no heavies. So you didn't see any Griffins in here. No heavy bots whatsoever. No Leos. Lots of mediums, obviously. You can have all mediums, but you can and some people did. I think I had all mediums. I might have had one light in here. I think they had to have at least one light. I can't remember what the rules were, but we had some rules. But this is six pack, guys. Let me see. Get my last guy in here. My little this is my little Gareth, and I know that those guys are going to get that thing back, so that's good. So I'm going to go back here. He's a runner, and get this guy. Boom. And just keep going. I think a Tulumba, Gareth. See, I saw my guys going, well, you don't need to bunch up in one area, and we definitely need to get this center back. So if those guys are going to go after that beacon back there, I can go into the center beacon. I got some backup here to help take this guy out. We're going to get a 4-capper now. See how you turn things around, guys? It's just a matter of kind of waiting it out, not letting it get behind you. Let's see, where are we at here? I think we got this one. See, what happened was we had a nice little push, and that push is going to help us. And now they're kind of behind the 8 ball here. I'm going to get this guy up on the wall, and I'm going to probably hop on down and make sure we get this one. Hop on down and kind of help clear this area, at least hold this beacon here. I don't want to die though. You see, my shield is not gone, but I just got to make sure I don't give in too much to this guy. And see if we can win this one. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Game. See how, guys, we were losing. That was a nice comeback. And those are the kind of games that you're going to see when you play in six-pack. And that's why I'm here, man. I like the old school stuff. I like going these neck and neck, toe-to-toe, all the way down to the wire. It's a nice comeback at the end there. And these are the kind of battles that you will see when you come into a six-pack. Looks like we're going to go into Rome here. And I don't know, did I not? Here we go. Finally, woo! That was kind of taking a long time. So, this is something that I recommend you guys do. You can join us anytime you want. All you need to do is log in onto the Discord server, say I'm here, and then we'll figure out a way to get you in. But do yourself a favor, get everything all set up, earlier in the week. Go to the Discord page, server, and go to the general chat page and see if we're running any kind of special rules for the evening. And then figure out what you need to have in Hangar to make it all work. Then also get yourself a headset with a microphone on it. Again, these are $10 cheapos that I use. We're not trying to do any kind of special recording with it. We're just trying to have conversation. It's nice if you can kind of figure out how to do this and kind of get yourself into a room where there isn't a bunch of screaming going on in the background. It just helps us, at least enjoy our time together as a team. Do familiarize yourself with the rules, with the bots that you need, what bots are not allowed and all. Because the last thing we want to do is have to kind of get going and then all of a sudden have to go through and have someone rechange their hangar because they weren't paying attention to what was in their hangar. Make sure you remove all your modules. Oop, got a little lag going here. But make sure you remove all your modules. Your passive modules. Make sure you remove all of your pilots, your pilot skills. Make sure that, I know you're going to have drones. Just make sure you don't double tap them and get them out on game. If you do, remember that's a foul and just eject out of that bot if you accidentally do that. Try to have everything all set up so when you log in at 6, you're ready to go. Or get in a little bit earlier if you're not quite sure what the rules were, and that way you can get your thing all set up. That way at 6 o'clock, we can just get going. And then what we do is we kind of go, you'll never see a duplicate hangar. We kind of have it's kind of a random setup, but we just never play the same hangar twice, and so they're kind of like we'll start them and then we'll play the next one, then we'll play the next one, and we just keep doing that. It's always going to be domination, so that part is always going to be consistent. Nice little triple kill with the Galahad here, doing good. There's a Fujin next to me. You'll learn again what's allowed and what's not allowed, but try to have that all figured out before you log in and get started here. We're gonna go back and see if we can't take their home. Look at that rampage from Galahad. Boom. Guy's doing pretty good. He's having a pretty good solid game here, and his shield is still even holding up here. And let's see if we can't. Boom. Man, that was a quickie. Cricky in Rome there. And I didn't really have that much damage or that many kills or anything like that. But that is kind of what you get here with six pack, is everyone has kind of medium or lightweight stuff, and they're giving it their all. But this is not going to be a bunch of millies, guys. This is just playing old school stuff and having pretty basic hangers, but it's still competitive, and it still requires skill and timing and pacing and everything that this game requires you to possess and utilize. But what it doesn't do, it doesn't have all the gimmicks that you're seeing on the game today. And there's nothing wrong with the gimmicks. Hey, if you like them, great, but they're expensive. This is free. This is totally free, and it's a whole lot of fun. And and we enjoy each other's company on the Discord server, and you'll meet a lot of great guys, and all of them know the game really, really well. They're all solid pilots. You never have to be worried about getting stuck on a team with no one doing their job or anything like that. Everyone knows good team play ethics and good game play strategies and tactics. Going after the beacons, not a bunch of people farming silver, all that kind of stuff that you kind of run into on the live server. None of that's going to happen here, guys. It's not going to be nothing but everyone playing to win, everyone playing a good balanced thing. If we see that one team is winning over and over and over, and there seems to be a deficit on the other side, we will consider changing teams. We actually did that a couple of times on this evening, and shifted things back a little bit here and there. It didn't seem to matter. I always seemed to be having some good success in my gameplay, so that worked out really, really well. I wasn't always at the top, but always seemed to be lucky and got on the winning team a lot here, so that was kind of nice anyhow. But it doesn't usually happen that way. It's usually pretty balanced back and forth. I think the hanger I put together was just really good, a good fit for me, and that probably helped me a lot. And we just kind of all seem to play. I haven't really grabbed any beacons here. I just kind of grabbed my little sweet spot here that I normally have with my Fury. I'm doing with my Carnage here, and no, it doesn't have as much power, but I've got that shield that's helping me. And this is a great sweet spot for a Zeus build like I am running, and we've got a lot of pilots that are certainly spreading the field really well on our team. And remember, we're not doing this with private comms. We're all in the same team, or all in the same room, so it's not like any one, it's not like we're able to kind of coordinate our efforts. This is all just done, old school style. We just know the dance. We know the drill. We're all good dance partners. We kind of know. I know how to look around. Everyone else knows how to look around and check out their sixes and all. Look at those two guys running in a pack. That's exactly what you need to do. And running with two Roggies in a pack, that's usually a pretty formidable little team. Now they're coming over here trying to grab our beacon. See, this is never a giveaway, guys, and it's never anyone's game. And you never know how things are going to go until it gets there. And this is my Galahad. Galahad is a great bot. This is a good map for the Galahad because there's a lot of corner shooting opportunities like I'm doing right now. And then I'm going to go over here and grab this beacon because it's important to me. And if anyone comes around, boom, I'm going to get this guy. And if that guy comes around, this is not going to be easy. Oh, see, this is a tough bot. I think this is like an Ansel. I think this is an Ansel Leo. That's a great build, by the way. Oh no, it's a Carnage. I'm sorry. What am I thinking? Well, if it's a Carnage, you got a hard time with me, buddy. Even though you got the strong Thunders. Thunder Carnages are really, really good. I was never good at them. I always sucked at them. But hey, that was a lot of fun. And those are six-pack. Those are six-pack battles, guys. Get yourself a headset with a comm on it. Come in to our Discord server. I'm going to get a description, or excuse me, the link to the Discord server here soon. It's going to be on the description of this episode. But thanks so much for stopping by and watching. I really appreciate you doing it. And also make sure that you join us next time and get onto the server and get yourself a six-pack hanger and join us for some six-pack fun. We do it on Wednesday nights, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and on Saturday nights, same time. Thanks, guys. Peace out.